Yeah, my fan account?
No.
They I haven't told you about my fan account?
You don't know about this?
You don't know the fan account?
No.
Fan account?
All right, stay on. We recording?
Does more numbers than Jackie's real account.
Let's see about this fan account.
So it's this girl in California named Lexi. Shout out Lexi. And she created, it's Jackie Fan TikTok account. And it's just she clips everything that I do. Wait on. She clips everything that I do. It kind of goes viral all the time.
Viral. What? Yeah, no.
Not actually viral. But
it's a healthy account. It does
Really?
numbers every time. Yeah.
How long has this been going on for?
Well, only a few. Okay, so it's not a crazy amount of followers. It's only been around for 2 or 3 months or something. But that one, I won't say what we were just talking about beforehand. But the clip of me Lucying has 409.7K. Anyways, but look at this.
Look at Jack.
I know.
409?
What's the at?
At Jackie Fan. But everyone from high school and college thinks it's my burner and it's hey, you don't have to act like you're a fan. Making an account.
That would have been so funny if one of us did that.
Yeah.
Just fuck.
A part of me feels like one of you guys are gonna be we're fucking with you. You thought that you.
This is just Sweet D. Was it? This joke's on me. Dennis is in the background I was in the whole time. I wasn't.
I'd be I fucking knew, obviously. Anyways, and she seriously is the hardest working employee that we don't have. She clips every single thing. I love her, and I'm obsessed with this account. I hope that she can't see how much I stalk this account.
She should put stuff on Twitter too. And follow it.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna do a whole TikTok.
She does on Twitter. Well, I can't tell her to do that because I don't fair.
You wanted to start running this across all platforms.
I hope. Yeah. Anyways, so. It's just I really feel like a celebrity every time I see it.
Yeah, I value a fan account.
You have a fan account.
That's a pretty big celebrity step.
I know, right? It's really insane. Anyways, I swear to God, it's not my fan account.
Sure.
I honestly didn't think so. Now I'm starting to lean that way a little bit.
Do you guys have a fan account?
I don't.
You
think
so. You definitely do. Yeah.
I would imagine no.
Had one, yeah.
Harmonies. I'm realizing we should delete all that. What if we get
Harmonies, what's that?
Harmonies
My knees thing?
Your knees
yeah.
thing. What if we get sued?
Can't believe that one didn't take. Looking back, I'm shocked we're not all retired.
Bro, I don't know if you're being serious or not. I kind of am still. I'm I don't know. That was, at that time, that's what TikTok was.
Yeah, you're right.
I was I fucking made this just for what you guys are doing. Take my dick out every day at the office. It was I got to go to work and pull my pants down and move my knees in somewhat of a rhythm.
Who filmed that, Nick?
I don't know. Everybody filmed it at different times. I don't know. I didn't have it a set person, I don't think. I did it 5 times. It wasn't maybe somewhere between the 5-10 range, I would guess, is how often I did it.
Yeah. I think if you honestly had kept going with that, you could have been. It was just you only did for 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, I bailed on it. I don't give social stuff a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because I don't like doing it.
You're
so
why
I'm
the fuck am I not
if it
viral?
doesn't take off right away, I'm well, I'm not going to keep doing this.
That's quite literally what they say is.
Just consistency.
Yeah, just consistency.
But I don't I'm very comfortable and happy being consistent with things I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing that stuff. So why would I keep doing it?
Yeah. Well, my TikTok For You page, the whole For You page is you just have to keep posting everything, if you're not posting once a day, you're not even trying, whatever. It's really trying to convince me to post. So I was okay, TikTok wants me back. I don't post on TikTok ever. It's TikTok wants me back. So I posted one TikTok and flopped. So I was oh, okay, well, then I'm not going to fucking do this.
Yeah. You have to at least encourage me a little bit. Put this into the fucking algorithm. I'll keep coming back.
Put it in one time. Give me a little bit of beginner's luck. Whatever. Anyways, it's stupid. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Lovely. How are you?
Good. I have negative energy today.
I heard you were out clubbing Friday night.
Where were you?
You heard that I was out clubbing Friday night. I
was with Tommy on Saturday. So
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw him. Yeah. I was what did I do Saturday night? Or Friday night? He was with a little lady, I think.
Oh.
Tommy. And I saw him, and then I was I don't want to, have me and my friends, all come infiltrate and, screw up his, he was he was clearly in the middle of something.
Yeah.
So we didn't really hang out that much, but I saw him.
No, he failed, so don't worry about it.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, damn. We could have gotten free bottle service at the table, but I specifically was like, no, let him cook. Let him cook.
Nah,
Never
he made
mind.
a hungry man. I saw him Saturday because we went to the Nicest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Nicest was the greatest event I've ever been to. I think.
Really?
It was the most fucking fun I've ever had. It was incredible. Dude, the guys were so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, and they were just complimenting each other, so everything was great.
Mm-hmm.
However, they, with a rap battle, the demographic is certain one way, mostly
Yeah.
black people.
Yeah.
Black people don't really love gay stuff.
Yeah.
A rap compliment battle,
Pretty gay.
you got to get pretty close to borderline gay pretty often, and it was like being in like a comedy club when a white comedian is doing a borderline racist joke. Like, you could feel the whole crowd pull back. Like, where are you going with this, dude? And it would just get silent all the time, and I was dying laughing. Like, I couldn't control it. And there was one guy in particular who every time things got like borderline gay, like there was one line where a guy said something like, I forget, but it was like, I'm about to glaze him or whatever. And like everyone would pull back and there'd be silence in the room. And then there was this one guy who would always just say something along the lines of, yo, that's crazy. or like there would be silence in the room and you just hear, that's insane.
He's like a heckler, but
It was just, he would wait until it got just quiet enough. And he like, dude, there was one guy, it was a white guy, and he had like 10 lines about the other guy's dick. And he would like, he had one line was like, the only one I remember is like, dude, I'm telling you, you're like the emoji. You're like the eggplant emoji. You're literally a sex symbol. And, and then again, it would just get silent. Anyway, that's insane.
he's like ad-libbing like Migos, but like it's just
And then that one, when that guy kept going enough, because he had like 10 in a row, just like the guy's dick.
yeah.
And after like 3, the crowd started being like, enough. Like, we don't want any more. And then he was like, look, you guys got to just lock in. I got like 10 more of these. It was so funny just being around. I don't think it's homophobic. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think it's homophobic. It is just like, like I wouldn't want to hear about this guy fucking a woman either.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it is just aggressively sexual.
Yeah.
But it was just so funny, dude.
Wait, was this the first time doing it? No.
No, I think this is the second, maybe even third, but this is
Okay.
the first time I was like in town in the summer. And also the other crazy thing. So if the event was at 2 p.m. Ticketed event, 2 p.m. on the ticket. We got there at 2 p.m. There was literally nobody else there. like literally 0 other people. Aside from like production, like Owen was there, Tyler was there, a couple other people. And but like the rappers weren't there, crowd wasn't there, hosts weren't there, and we were like hung out for like a half hour. I'm like, I guess we'll go to a bar and come back. And we went.
Like paid for a ticket, by the way? Like,
No,
Okay,
I didn't pay. I'm just saying, like on the ticket, it said
Got it,
2
got it.
p.m. And then as we're walking out, we see Ronan. We're like, dude, it's like it says 2 p.m. It starts. And he was like, you guys aren't on rapper time. And I was like, I've heard of rapper time, but like, I didn't know it meant hours after. Like, I thought it was like women take a long time getting dressed, like maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah,
15
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Like we showed up at 2 thinking like I'll be on the earlier side, but people will be there and we'll be mingling about.
Yeah.
Not a soul was there. They didn't start till like 3:34 or something like that.
That's so funny.
He should have
I
had
was like,
like
yo, that's crazy.
he should have had like an opener, just do like crowd work, but like only say nice things about the crowd.
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
right.
that. Maybe like that. That's and where was this?
It was at Chelsea Music Hall where we did Out of Order and
Oh,
stuff
cool.
like that. It was honestly, it was so much. I can't wait for the next one. It was so
That's awesome.
cool.
I gotta
It was
go to the
like
next one.
it was incredible. All the rappers were so talented. It was so fun. It was a blast. I don't know when it comes out, but highly
How long
recommend
is
watching.
it?
It was eight battle raps. Battle raps are 3 rounds apiece. I would guess they're somewhere between a minute and 2.
Okay.
Each side, so each round is roughly 5 minutes. I would say 5 to 7 maybe.
That's awesome.
And
Packed
it's
crowd.
just-
What's up?
Full crowd.
Full crowd.
Yeah.
It was honestly like, obviously all I know about battle rapping is like 8 Mile and then what I've learned from Roan. But it was great. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I was kind of on the fence about going just because, I don't know, I was tired, but I'm very, very, very happy I went. It was a blast.
So, like, to give me a better idea, what would you say, like, about me if I were in a battle?
Well, that was funny. That was Tommy had an idea where he was like, Tommy was so hungover he was just sitting down. He was the only person in the whole place just sitting. He was like sitting.
And he
on
didn't even fucking close.
Yeah, he was like, I was out till 4:30. Like, why are we out till 4:30? He's like, I'm trying to close. Tommy had the idea to do a video with Roan to promote the Nicest, I believe, or maybe it was just Tommy was just stealing the idea as a whole, and it was going to be Tommy versus Roan in a Nicest compliment rap battle, where he's just rap battling the greatest rap battler in the world, and he has to be nice to him. Tommy's like, I would just go for 10 seconds and then make Roan go.
That's exactly what I would do.
But yeah, that was very fun. I saw Eddington.
Remind me what that is.
The new Joaquin Phoenix, Austin Butler, Emma Stone, Pedro Pascal movie.
Oh, okay.
Ari Aster directed it. I genuinely believe it should be mandatory viewing for all Americans.
Why?
It's so fucking good. It's incredible. I like it. It's very divisive. People either love it or hate it, and the people who hate it aren't crazy. Like I'm not like, what are you nuts? Like I see why you could hate it. I fucking loved it, but it's like split into like 3 movies basically. The third movie is insane. It's just nuts. It just goes off the deep end.
I mean, I saw the trailer and I was like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
That was my thought.
The second movie in it, it's like an hour. The first movie's like an hour, then it's like 45 minutes, then it's like 45 minutes. The second movie is just like Hell or High Water. It's just an awesome action movie.
Yeah.
It's like some mix of like Wind River and Hell or High Water with like awesome action / thriller scenes. And then the first third of it is what I would call the most accurate and chilling, perhaps, depiction of life during COVID, where it was like, no one looks good, dude. like you, whatever side you were on, if you watch this, you'll see like flashes of yourself, and you'll be like, I hope I didn't sound like that. That didn't look great.
Yeah.
Like that's not a point I was trying to get across or anything like that. Like the first third of it, you really see yourself. Like it's like in a mirror too.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not even like it's the 2 sides, obviously. And I wouldn't say I was wholeheartedly on one side, but everyone was either forced to fall into a side. And you see both of them like at their worst, and you're like, oof. I was definitely saying stuff like that. That looks bad. Like, I might want to reconsider my actions going forward. And I think it like because it just fucking perfectly like shows how we got to where we are now. Like it's like everyone is. It's the first time I've ever seen like phone addiction displayed in a real sense. Like I've seen it as a punchline in a comedy or like in a horror. It kind of furthers the plot or whatever. This was like, hey, this is fucking people up. Like it was like it was depicted like drug use. Like people would kind of like disappear into their phones and like they'd be on it solo and they'd be looking at insane shit. And then it was just I can't. It was so fucking good.
Yeah,
it was so good. And then there's this one. Obviously, the 2 sides are pretty clearly displayed. Joaquin Phoenix is the sheriff. Pedro Pascal is the mayor. They're both kind of scumbags, but they're both good people. Like they both start off as just people who are trying to do their best. Yeah. And then they kind of fall into the podcasts and the conspiracies and the this and that, and you see how kind of everything happened. But there's one guy in it who's just this maniac, drunk, homeless guy. And I was like, which one of these was I most like? I was like, I guess in the grand scheme of things, like that's kind of the best one to be. Like, if you had to be one of the 3 sides, like the maniac, homeless, drunk guy is probably one of the better ones. But it was. I can't get over it. It's all I've thought about. It's all I've talked about. It's insane. Like if you might see it and hate it. That's fair. That's valid. I thought it was fucking incredible.
I was telling Babs that I had a on the phone addiction thing. I had like a half dream, half like kind of like in and out of dream state the other day that screwed me up. It was like I woke up and I just like had a feeling like I had like said goodbye to somebody, like had like a sad goodbye, and I was like, I really like can't shake this feeling. And then I closed my eyes and I saw this boy's face. And I was like, that's my son. Like I just said goodbye to my son. And so then I was like, wow, like I kind of like was still awake and I was like, this is like really weird. Like I feel like I'm like going through a heartbreak of saying goodbye to my son. And then kind of still in my dream state, it was like my son was saying goodbye, was like had just given up on me because I was a drug addict. And then upon further dream I don't know, like I was kind of hungover, whatever. Then I realized that it wasn't drug addiction, it was, and this is gonna sound like spot on, like simulation addiction, where I kept going into my simulation, like living this life as Jackie, and I was like, oh, like, you know, I'm living this younger girl's life, and my son was like, Mom, wake up, stop, like, just live in this life, like, I need you, and then I was sobbing.
Yeah, that's pretty goddamn
Isn't that really
sad.
fucking sad? Anyways, I feel like that would make a great movie.
Yeah, it would make a very good movie.
Yeah.
It's similar to what's happening, I imagine.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I have some fucking cereal, lady?
Yeah, exactly. Like he was just like, "Hey, fucking pay attention to me." Anyways, so sorry to my son out in another like universe.
You read the lamp Reddit thing, right?
Yeah, that freaks
thing
me the
messes
fuck
you
out.
up, yeah.
What is that?
It was like one of the most famous Reddit posts, like a story about a guy who like just looked too long into a lamp, right, and then realized the last like 20 years of his life was all vision.
Yeah, I mean, you
Like
explained
he-
that like so terribly. I mean, no, but like that's pretty much what it is. It's like he like sees this lamp, this red lamp, I don't know whatever, but and then it starts to kind of flicker, and then he's like looking at it longer, and then like it's just like kind of like he's like it's flickering. I don't know why the flickering's bothering me so much. Actually, I'm not explaining why. And then he looks again and it's upside down, and then he pretty much figures out.
You guys both explained it beautifully. I feel like I've read it.
The dumbest thing, speaking of flickering, the actual dumbest thing I did the other day, I don't know like how like this was so dumb. I like the lights were flickering. I was on an airplane, the lights were flickering, and I was like kind of freaking out, being like, why is nobody like else freaking out with the lights flickering? Mm-hmm. Then I realized I was just blinking, and for some reason it wasn't like registering to me that like the blinking. Have you? Okay, God, thank God.
Yeah.
I was like,
I have never
I've
done
done
that.
that. My lights are going crazy.
no, wait, I'm just blinking.
When you think about blinking for more than 5 seconds, it'll cause problems. Yeah.
I hate it when people, and like this is gonna fuck all of us up, but like talk about eye contact.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Oh, the second you talk about eye contact, I can't make eye contact. I have trouble with it as it is.
I wouldn't have either of you as like eye contact.
You see, like now I'm gonna be awkward. Like, now I'm gonna have eye contact. Thanks. I actively try to like in my head. If you don't think that, no, in my head I'm thinking like eye contact.
Really?
Whatever. You know what?
There's a lot of people in these doors who have eye contact issues. I don't think anyone's in this room.
Thanks. I feel like if anyone knew like what it was like up in here, like what's constant, like Kevin, for example, he's really hard to read for me. So I always think that he's mad at me. He's never mad at me, ever. But I always have to, so I'm constantly like, he's not mad at you. He's not mad at you. He's not mad at you. You, I can't read because if you are mad, you don't show it. So then I always think he could be mad. He could be mad. He could be mad. You're hard to read as hell.
Yeah?
Like, I can't, just because you like, you almost like sometimes I'll be like, oh, or he's in a bad mood. And I'm like, no, I'm in a bad mood, but he's just like, you almost like reflect it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking mess up here. It's a mess up here.
I've been told I can get read like a book. Like the second I walk into a door, the way that I'm feeling is shown.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm well, I don't know. I definitely don't try. I mean, I do try to hide it, but I just don't think I'm doing a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
You try to hide if you're in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And you don't think you do. You do a really good job. I feel like.
Yeah,
I don't ever know if you're like ever in bad moods that much, but
No, I mean it's very, very, very rare. But
yeah.
basically, just if I exhale through my nose,
Like if you're pissed at somebody.
which I never knew until a buddy called me out on it recently, like fairly recently, like 2 years ago. No, it was last year. We were going to OAR at Red Rocks, and we were driving up, and I was like, I bet the tickets are there. And the rest of the car went, nah. And then we got like 100 yards past it. And I was like, they're clearly there.
Yeah.
And I didn't say anything, but I just realized like it was clearly there. And I was driving, and I just did like a.
Now that I think about it, that's your tell. That's your tell.
And my buddy in the back seat goes, the patented Feitelberg nose exhale. Just turn around now, I guess. And I was right.
That's funny.
But that's me just going, just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just bite your tongue. I almost feel like if you get mad, you kind of like laugh.
I'll laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh later.
Yeah. And then I'm like, well, that's really confusing, like to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm that again, it makes it hard because the more mad I am, the more I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I think laughing gets rid of the tone in your voice. That's why I probably do it.
Yeah.
Like if you just laugh something off, your voice won't change. It's like I think probably my subconscious.
Which is what I think when
Whoa.
I say when I'm doing it, but I also probably just sound like the Joker.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, everything's great, everything's fucking awesome.
You ever not want people to know that you're hungover? I did this weekend. Like I just didn't want anyone to know I was hungover, and like I was going to speak to people for the first time. So you're just like talking to yourself, trying to get it out of your voice. Or like someone calls you and you've just overslept. You're like yelling to get everything out of your system. You're like, hello. Like, just
I'll do that. I'll like be holding the phone in my hand. I'll be like, don't rate me. That's all.
never works.
Never works.
Right away, they're like, you just wake up.
Yeah.
Well, because I feel like your voice is like 10 octaves lower for like a week.
For a week after I hang out.
Did you go out this weekend?
I went out there.
I always think about that. There's a line Chase Rice has in one of his songs where he's like talking to his mom with a hangover, and he's like, I feel like you can smell the whiskey through the phone or something like that. Yeah. And whenever I'm hungover, I'm always like, they know. Well, I don't know how they know, but on the other side of this phone, they fucking know.
Well, do you guys have that? Like my mom, even if like sometimes if I don't want to worry her and I'm like just feeling like down one day, I'll try and, because she picks up on it every single time, and so then I'll try and like do the thing before where I'm like, we're happy, we're good, we're loving life. Hey mom, what's up? And then she goes, so you're sad. You're going through something.
Well,
Every single
will
time.
know no
They
matter
just
what.
know no matter what. It's so crazy.
And they always say you sound terrible.
Yeah.
I used to do the therapists are always trying like, hey, you gotta give yourself a pump up speech in the mirror, and I'd be in the front of the mirror like naked, hungover, like, bleeding, and like, you deserve good things.
That's so funny.
Look, man, here's the deal. You're the fucking best. You gotta figure it out.
That's like a sitcom skit. Well, it's like I was telling you the other day where there was one time where like I was just going through. There was just like a 3-month, 4-month period where I was just like not feeling life, not like in a suicidal way, but whatever. But I was like, I'm holding it together so well. Like nobody can tell. Like, you know, like nobody can see my demons type thing. And then you like sat me down one time and you were like, are you okay? You like really don't seem okay. And then I just started sobbing.
You started crying so fast.
I was like,
I was like, all right, don't sign up for that.
And then you were like very sweet and you just like let me like cry it all out for like the next hour. But yeah, you really didn't know what you were getting.
No, I'm also kidding. Like I didn't actually think that. But now that we're talking about it, it's funny to say though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I wish you'd shut up.
But I really was like, I don't think anyone's able to tell. And then you obviously had picked up on it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you were wearing it on your sleeve.
what?
You were wearing it on your sleeve. What age is everyone in their heads?
Good question. Wait, speaking of age, Una's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, Una.
Thanks.
Nice.
I'm still 21 in my head.
21 in your head?
And like I'm at the point where like I'm not old, but like my hangovers now are just me getting sick. And I didn't even drink yesterday on my actual birthday, and I'm just sick now from drinking.
It's crazy, you guys. Like I hit that. Or sorry, but I was like early 30s. Like you guys are all like, "Whoa, I'm hungover." Like you're 20s.
I don't take shots normally, and when it's your birthday, people try to get you to take shots. So I took like 2 or something, and I woke up the next day and I was like, "I'm not doing it today," and that was yesterday, and I just slept all day. But I'm scared for beach house because of that, because I just can't drink really at all.
3 days in a row is kind of freaking me out because
Yeah.
it's just like I get really in my head. I get really dark.
Yeah.
And I drink for more than like 2 days in a row. Like I'm already like not feeling great today. And I was like, I don't know. I'm seriously, I might kill myself. I
I actually might kill myself.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll do it together.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
If the Barstool Shore House turns like a suicide pact.
Yeah.
Guys, how about this? August 17th.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid party.
We'd go on in a fun way. We'd do it in a fun way, for sure. But what age?
Yeah. I was just reading an article that says people under 25 tend to think of themselves 20% older. People over 40 tend to think of themselves 20% younger. And, like, I'm kind of in the gray area where I don't really know what I like. I definitely, for a while, thought I was 24. And then I snapped out of that. And I think now I'm like 50.
But I also think sometimes you're like 80.
Yeah,
You know?
okay, I was going to say older, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, instead of 50, we can say 80.
But that's just because you like like your wool sweaters and like I don't know. Like,
Yeah, like comfy clothes.
yeah. But you also like have. Yeah, you're hard to pin down. What would you say?
I thought I was always older, and then I turned 26, and I'm like, I'm not 26. I'm like 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think and it definitely
Particularly in the city.
in the city, having this job, and like kind of just not really haven't ever done anything that serious in my life. I would say I'm 23. I've never made a doctor's appointment. I'm not 26. I've never made a single doctor's appointment.
Wait,
I don't know if I honestly, sitting here now, I don't know if I have. The doctors have made doctor's appointments that I show up to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever called. like when I leave, they're like, "You free in 6 months?" I'm like, "Sure." And I come back in 6 months, but like I've never called and said, "You know what? I think I'm due for a checkup."
By the way, did you get off insurance?
Got to do that. Actually, my mom texted me about that this morning.
Yeah, my mom texted me about that this morning. So, I don't know what I would say. I feel like I'm like younger. I feel like I'm like 17.
17.
But like not.
How old are you? 24.
Thank you. 25
25.
until like September, then 26. But 25.
26 is humbling, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm not doing well with it.
Really?
Telling people 26 feels so different than 25. Because like 22 to 25, they're all the same thing.
Yeah.
26, you've now entered into.
I really
almost
almost feel like 25 is the same thing as 26. Like I'm
You
kind
think
of
so?
not as
Yeah.
stressed for 26 because
25 was a big one, actually. Now that you think about it.
yeah 25 was kind of.
It's so like I did the same thing when I was your age, but it's so funny like seeing it now.
Yeah.
Like when I was 26, I had a full blown breakdown. Like I had them sporadically throughout time, but like 26 was definitely it wasn't a full blown breakdown, but like I had one on KFC Radio. Like personally, I didn't really have one, but like I honestly don't even remember what I was talking about. But I think it was 26, maybe it was 27.
Oh, it was the college's 4-year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. I think that was like 26. It was just like, dude, nothing's good ever's gonna happen. And then you realize you're like not even a quarter of the way through your life. Or I guess you're a quarter probably. But
I think the opposite. I think after college, like, and I loved college. I think that I like post grad life 20 times more.
20 times.
wait.
Yeah.
Like not even close.
Yeah.
and then you like the 5 years after that more. And then you like the 5 years after that.
Oh,
It's like the commercials they had when I was growing up for gay kids. It gets better. All right, let's talk to our good friend. Let's hear from our good friends over at Gametime. Gametime is the official ticketing app of Barstool Sports, and there is nothing like getting to a baseball game right now in this summer, in this heat. It is a lovely way to spend the day with the family and all that. I'm looking at the list right now on the Gametime app. We got Angels at Mets, Phillies at Yankees, Tyler the Creator, all kinds of stuff. Premier League soccer at MetLife this weekend. All kinds of great stuff, all kinds of great events that you can get to. Gametime makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. And you can take my word for it because it is the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. And I was looking at tickets for, let's see. Phillies at Yankees, $46, and it's Anthony Volpe bobblehead night. They'll tell you that right on the app. That's not too shabby right there. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy these Yankees-Mets tickets. I'm sorry, these Yankees-Angels. God, Yankees-Phillies tickets right now. Get a hot dog, get a water, get some old-fashioned Cracker Jack. It's the best way to spend a summer day. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code KFC for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem the code KFC for $20 off. Download the Gametime app today. What time is it? Game time. Who? This is an ad by Betterhelp. Workplace stress is now one of the top causes of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce experiencing higher than normal levels of stress. To battle stress, most of us can't just wave goodbye to work, but we can start small with a focus on wellness. A holiday is great, but it isn't a long-term solution to stress. Don't forget, therapy can help you navigate whatever challenges that the workday or any day might bring. Everyone in this room has backed therapy ad nauseum. I believe I reference it in this very show. It's smart. It's worth checking out. And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 in the App Store based on 1.7 million client reviews. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise to unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/KFC. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/KFC for 10% off your first month. Speaking of, I took this picture. I didn't want to send it in the group. I figured like it was a little much to be sending in the group. But this is Saturday morning, I think. Is that chocolate?
Chocolate? I love it.
I was like brushing my teeth. I looked up at the mirror and I was just like, Jesus Christ.
So are you like fully asleep and you're like walking around?
Once I see it, I get a memory of it where I'm like, yeah, that checks out. But if I didn't see it, I probably wouldn't remember.
I had a you moment yesterday morning. I woke up in my bed after going out for my birthday, and there were Biscoff cookies in my bed, and I haven't flown in like 4 months. Like I haven't even been on a plane, and there was like Biscoff cookies. I don't know where I got them. They were crushed up in my bed, and I smelled it. I was like, that's a Biscoff.
I've done, it's not with a Biscoff, but I've done it before where like I fell asleep at night, didn't have sugar in the house. Unconscious me was like, check your carry-on. And then I had like the gummy bears they give away on Delta or something like that.
Wow, that's kind of like.
I can't believe you didn't eat them on the plane.
Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I forget because when they come around with that basket, I'm like, well, I'll take one of each, please.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not being fucking frugal.
Are you allowed to take like more than one?
If you ask, yeah.
No one's
I
ever
was
stopped me.
but then it feels like they're like you're fat. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Do you ever have that where you like wake up and you like see like a little wrapper of something? And you're like, hell yeah, like I didn't eat that much. I only had like a little goldfish. And then you check the judges, full pizza.
I'll do it at like 4 a.m. I'll be like, have a Kit Kat? All right. Look at me. I was being good. and then I'll be like, I'll even convince myself that eating it at that time, I'm like, this is actually kind of healthy. I'm going to get up for real in an hour and I'll burn this all right off.
Yeah.
If anything, I should be eating candy at 4 a.m.
Or sometimes if like after a night out, I'm like trying to justify eating, I'll be like, how does my body know that I'm not day drinking? Because you know they're like, you're not supposed to eat at night. Well, I guess your body knows like, but like if I'm, never mind.
Okay.
I do that with makeup too, where like you're not supposed to sleep in your makeup, but then I think, how does my body know that I'm not? How does my skin know that it's not in the day? I was day drinking and just wore my makeup for 6 hours.
I do the same thing with sugar. Like if I brush my teeth and then I have another piece of candy, and I'm like, well, there's countless times throughout the day where I don't have some candy and don't brush my teeth for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
like, it happens all the fucking time. I can't imagine it's much worse for me right now.
Yeah.
But you had said something. I think it was you were feeling old.
Yeah.
I don't think I like never feel old. I never like have hard time doing things or whatever until Thursday night.
Oh,
we had to climb that ladder.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so
I wish
funny.
we had a video of that. That was better than the entire shoot.
That
It
was
the best
so
moment.
fucking funny.
Dude, so we were filming Mascots, and we were on James, who you probably don't even really know, but we were on James's buddy's roof, and we had to climb up this. So they have like a roof, and then they have another roof that clearly is not for them, but they put a little step ladder there, and you climb up to the roof. And it's a big, it's probably 10 feet, we'll call it.
10 feet, yeah.
And the ladder's pretty big, and it is rickety. Mm-hmm. It is not like a ladder. It's and then you have to climb up, and you have to like hold onto this thing and swing your legs up. And I like both my hips are just a mess. Like I can't spread my legs open, so I knew that was gonna be a hard time for me. And then I started climbing, and at one point I think I was just full on hanging off. Like, I think I was just hanging off like the 8th story of the roof. And I just could not get my leg. Like my legs, when I can go like from here to like here. That's about as much as my legs can swing outwards. And I saw you laughing. I think it's the hardest you've ever laughed.
It was something about the way that you just like, I can't even like describe it in words. Like I wish we got a video, but you like swung your legs out like I can't even describe it. And then you clung onto the railing at the end there.
Completely horizontal in a Cookie Monster outfit.
And you kind of had to use your stomach to like roll on, but then like you couldn't, so you're like fumbling for the railing.
Like Sass was in tears.
It was like I was hanging there. I was like, I got nowhere else to go. Like my leg, I can't like even bring it up like this and then open my hip. I was like, I got no moves right now.
and then it's like you just have like a fear of just like panic and kind of like I can't do this when you're doing it. Like going down too, you looked like so scared going down. It was really funny. Yeah, that didn't look like your most spry moment.
No, it did not feel like in my head. Honestly, I don't know if it was worse in reality or in my head, but it does not. It did not look good in my head.
It was probably worse in reality. It's so funny. Like you guys are so good. Like you're so good at like planning everything out to a T on like the sketches and the shoots and everything. But there's always like something that's like a little bit just like you're a guy at the end. Like everyone's just a guy at the end of the day. Like I come up, it's 100 degrees. There's no waters, or there's one water that you guys are all sharing. You guys were like, yeah, we're gonna film up on there, and I was like, how do you get up there? And you were like, I don't know. You guys were like, you have to figure it out. Then you like guys pointed to the rickety ladder, and I was like, there's just gotta be a better way. And you guys are like, we'll figure it out. And we did, you barely made it, but you did.
But we did. We figured it out.
Yeah.
I guess on the same topic, trailer's out.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Trailer will be out at this time. If you're listening to this, hopefully around like probably 11 tomorrow. It'll come out 10.
Forgive me. Isn't the trailer already?
The teaser's out.
Oh, sorry.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you not seen the trailer?
Yeah.
No.
All right. You want to fire it up right now?
Yeah. Can you go to Dropbox? Yep.
Wait, I'm gonna cry. That's so good. That's so good. Like, to be honest, I still don't even really like know what happens throughout and like what it's really about. Love that. Love that. Wait, guys, you did so good.
Thank you.
But yeah, it is. I guess it's real.
Yeah.
I guess it's happening. It's cool.
So you haven't filmed everything yet, right?
We have like I think like let's call it 5 days.
5 days left to film it.
And remind me again like what the release schedule.
So August 13th is the premiere. So the release is August 19th will be the first episode, and then it'll release every Tuesday after that for 7 weeks.
Okay.
So Tuesday nights at 8:00, play Mascots 7 weeks straight.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Out of order YouTube.
Okay, got it. How long are each up? Is that each
About
episode?
22 minutes, like regular sitcom time. Yeah. So.
How do you guys feel? Are the nerves gone at this point, or are you just like getting more?
I don't know, because I would tell you, I'm not nervous.
Yeah.
But I think my actions on a day-to-day basis are that of a anxious person.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like I just don't. Like I'm not like sleeping that well. I'm not eating that much.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I would guess I am anxious, but I don't think I am consciously because it's like, first of all, I've seen episodes 1 and 2. I think they're good.
Yeah.
And it's also done, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like what I've seen, it's like it's obviously good, and like it's just a matter of is the algorithm gonna,
Yeah, like honestly, like it sounds probably like cliche to say, I guess, but like it can't fail in my head.
Yeah.
Like we've had fun, we achieved what we did, like we got better. If it doesn't find an audience, it doesn't find an audience. But I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it. I think it's good.
It's kind of crazy that you guys just like created like a full team. Like it's like so professional, like looking like it's everything. How are you feeling about October?
November.
November. Oh yeah.
I feel good about that too.
Okay.
Again, like talk to me on the day of. I don't think I even told you this yet, but so you may have noticed that Crazy Game of Poker is in the trailer.
Yeah.
We have the official rights to it, and Mark is going to be our music supervisor for the show. So we can just we're going to use OAR music and stuff like that, like officially. And we had a meeting with Mark the other day to talk about that. And I went home and I was like, I think this is crazy, but I got to check. And I went and looked at my high school yearbook. And I have the only 2 quotes on my senior page are OAR, and I thanked them.
No way!
And I had like a special thanks to OAR. And I was like, and they're doing the fucking music for our show now. That's cool.
That's crazy.
That's actually crazy. And didn't you like lose your virginity?
Lost my virginity to him too, yeah.
Wow.
OAR has saved my life more times than they have any idea.
Oh my God, that's like so cute. Right?
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
But yeah, so it's cool. Obviously, if you've seen the trailer, we have some special guests.
Me.
Huh?
Jackie.
Jackie, I heard you saying the other day that like you're like, I'm barely in it. You're in the show a lot.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm so excited about it. And like
I would think you're in like 3-4 episodes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I kind of keep
2 of them like
downplaying.
massively.
Well, just because I also see you guys like seriously working like day and night on this, so I don't want to be like, yeah, this is my thing too. Like, yeah, we all worked pretty hard on this. Like, you tell me when to show up and I'm fucking there, and then I, give my lines and yeah. But I'm happy. I'm really happy to be a part of it. Thanks for doing all the heavy lifting.
I was gonna try and see if anyone could guess whose ass it is, but I feel like we're gonna guess that one.
Oh, yeah. It's my ass actually. That's the big cameo that we're talking about.
We were walking in the street with that person to film that, and I mean, heads were snapping.
It's
like
crazy.
like I've never seen before. And I don't think they were recognizing her.
You think that she?
I think they were just like, look at that fucking person. Like, who made her?
Yeah.
I always said with her, it's like the Neil Brennan joke about women's bodies, where Neil Brennan is a joke where it's like, if you showed a woman's body to an architect, like big tits, small waist, big ass, tiny little feet, the architect would just be like, it's not safe.
I mean, she got stopped like 3 times when I was with her on the corner. Like we had like maybe a minute of downtime, and 3 different groups of guys came out to
Like recognizing her?
Yeah,
or?
recognizing her.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Got it. That would be like kind of. I would really love to see
Really
like.
weird.
Yeah.
I love you. Like, you watch me fuck.
Do you feel this that sometimes when you're like looking your hottest, you get the least amount of looks, and then sometimes when you're like looking your grossest, you get the most amount?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Especially, I think it's probably because like if I like feel good about myself, then like it's not like enough. I'm like, why is no one fucking telling me how good I look? And when I look bad, anyone who says anything, I'm like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm
do
just
what
like,
it
wait,
is.
what? Why?
Summer is here. More sun, more light, more vitamin D, more time to do all the things that make summer so special. And the number one thing you don't want to be doing all summer, spending hours cooking inside. It is hot. Trust me, I've been doing it. The oven gets going, the burners get going, you start sweating, you start getting anxious. It's a pain in the ass. That's where Factor comes in. Factor's chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle over summer and beyond. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer gains and goals. Choose from options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. It's so easy just to get home and not have to worry about dinner, not have to worry about what you're going to consume to stay alive. Factor handles all that for you. It's sitting there in the fridge waiting to get zapped. Factor powers your day sun up to sundown with nutritious breakfasts, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. Factor has your whole day covered. Get started at factormeals.com/KFC50 off and use code KFC50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That is code KFC50OFF at factormeals.com/KFC50 off for 50% off plus free shipping. I'm going to read it to you one more time because it's here one more time, but it feels like I said it a lot. Factormeals.com/KFC50 off. Ordering state lottery tickets has never been easier thanks to Jackpocket lottery app. Jackpocket. I was looking at you for that one. Now all your favorite lottery games are just a tap away on your phone. It is so easy to get playing, get in the game, get a chance to win free money with our special code, and I'll tell you that in a second. But Jackpocket is safe, secure, and easy to use. And here's the best part. We've teamed up with Jackpocket to bring you a very special offer. New customers who opt in will receive $5 in lottery tickets. $5 free. $2 Mega Millions free. $5 in lottery credits free. Did you hear what I said? I said there, free. Use code KFC2 at sign up. KFC2 at sign up on Jackpocket. Jackpocket is America's #1 lottery app. Dude, I was reading this thing about the other day about like how kids, I guess your age or younger perhaps. It was written by a college professor, and he was talking about his class, so I guess a little younger than you. And he was talking about how it's weird that no one in his classes is scared of nuclear war anymore. And he was like not liking it, but he was quote unquote blaming it on. He's like, it's all we grew up on. He's like, when I grew up in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, like movies were about nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
And he's like, and now no one is scared of nuclear bombs anymore because no one makes movies about nuclear bombs anymore. But who the villains, what the worst thing that can happen in a movie is now is like terrorism or AI or climate stuff. And he's like, but all we did was bombs. And I was like, I never really thought about that, how it's kind of like basically like society shapes movies and then movies shape society on like a grander scale.
It's like a feedback loop type thing?
Yeah, where it's like the person who made this movie is scared of nuclear war. But maybe people in fucking, wherever, but like aren't scared of nuclear war. And then you see that movie and you're like, well, that fucking terrifies me.
Yeah.
And I was reading the article because it had been coming up a lot recently with Jaws being its 50th anniversary, how like people weren't really scared of sharks before.
Yeah.
Like before Jaws, it was like people in coastal towns were scared of sharks because it was like sailors' tales and stuff like that. But people in Kansas didn't give a fuck about sharks.
Yeah.
And then once Jaws became the mega hit that it was, everyone became scared of sharks. Like no one went in the water that summer.
Yeah.
No one swam. And that like has continued forever because it's such a great movie. But there aren't as many classics about nuclear attacks. So like younger people don't really give a fuck.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to say I stay scared of bombs.
Which
That's my biggest fear.
I want to say like is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like it's that you shouldn't like walk around being scared of bombs all the time.
Yeah.
There
was a bomb truck that turned on my street the other day, and I was like, well, I'm gonna take a walk the other direction for a little bit longer. I always think about this with like fashion and stuff because like obviously Hailey Bieber, like that whole crew, they kind of like dictate the trends. But I almost feel like it's, if I see somebody who like I went to high school or college with who like I don't admire and who like I don't like, and I see them wearing something, I'm like, I'm never fucking wearing that ever again. So I feel like it's less about what Hailey Bieber is wearing and more about what Hailey Bieber's weird high school peers are wearing that it's what you're not wearing. Because I feel like there was like 2 weeks where like skinny jeans and like tall boots were back in, and I never saw them again. And I feel like it was like somebody from Hailey Bieber's high school. I don't know why I keep saying Hailey Bieber. Somebody from Hailey Bieber's high school was like hopping on the trend, and she was like, all right, this is fucking out.
Dude, women's fashion and women's trends, I cannot care less. Not that I don't care. I don't care about them. Obviously, I don't care.
Yeah.
But like, I don't agree with them ever. Like whenever like this is a hot way for women to dress. I'm like, I wouldn't. Like you guys are all in fucking like wife beaters and plastic flip flops now. I'm like, that's not it.
Well,
and guys are in boat shoes, and I'm like, that's not it.
I mean, that's the epitome of like the male gaze versus the female gaze.
No, and like it shouldn't factor into how you
Yeah.
dress. Like I don't dress for women, I dress for men.
Yeah.
And it is like it's just like a uniform for showing you like I'm in this club, and then but eventually that club gets full of people you don't like, and you're like, I'm not in this club anymore.
Yeah.
And, like everyone has like that high school friend you see, and you're like, oh, if you're wearing that shit,
I'm not fucking.
I'm out on that
I'm
shit.
not touching
You know,
it. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
everyone's
Club's ruined. Yeah.
like I'm sure there are people who see me in clothes and it's like Feitelberg's wearing that, I'm out. And there are people I see people wearing things in clothes and like they're wearing that, I'm fucking out.
What have you ever like? Well, I guess you do this all the time. Like you try and then Pabs follows, and then like
That's not what happens at all.
What happens is Pabs and I follow the same people.
But here's the difference
yeah.
between girls' fashion and men. Well, it's pretty obvious, but like girls, there's like 100 different micro niche groups that you can be a part of.
Yeah.
For men, there's 3. You can do the t-shirt, pants route, whether how you style them, baggy or short. That's how one route. You can try to like the way that Feits is dressed, like that's more of like the fashion, like you're trying something, and the fit of it is based on a lot. Or you could just do the finance bro route, where it's like there's like three groups you can be a part of.
There's also like overly streetwear, like everything's Supreme, and fucking Bape and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's not as many.
It's basically how you style a shirt and pants is basically, and then you can go into 3 groups.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of true. There's like whatever. I think for Beach House, I'm just gonna go full Love Island, and just like get white
Just,
box
like,
boutique
bikinis
all the way.
and like heels.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm
I'm
gonna
not gonna do
wear
bikinis and
on.
heels.
I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I have 3 shirts.
I know. I wish we had a
Period.
little bit of a budget, but that's not.
Yeah, and if any brands want to send me in jacket
Yeah.
No,
clothes,
see, I was
text me.
just talking about this the other day. Not allowed.
What?
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
What do
Why?
you mean?
You shouldn't be allowed to have a stylist.
Oh,
It,
no, no.
like,
Yeah,
it is
not a
how you
stylist.
introduce yourself to the world. Like, what do you fucking want to wear?
No,
Wear
I just
it.
mean like give us money
Yeah,
to
just-
buy clothes.
Just send us the free stuff, and then I'll pick from the free stuff.
exactly. Don't give me just anything.
Yeah, you could say that because you have money. Like, I can't.
But I always styled myself. I've never.
Yeah, I know, but you like again, like if somebody, instead of me going out and buying and styling myself, if somebody wants to, it's easier being like, no, you can't get free stuff sent to you. I would really appreciate that right now. Is my point being, because I cannot afford a whole new wardrobe for this beach house thing. Anyways,
I also had the realization like about that. I was going shopping and I was like, oh, maybe I'll find stuff for Beach House. And like I was like, oh, expensive clothes like actually are nice and cheap clothes actually suck. Like
yes, I know.
It's not just like the brand name. It's like, oh, these clothes are actually better than the clothes I own because they're expensive. Like
Yeah.
shit, I didn't think that was real.
Like, oh, this fits me better. Oh,
Yeah.
I can keep this. Oh, I don't have to wear this one time.
Yeah, it doesn't like wrinkle in a weird way.
Tommy
Yeah.
went shopping this Sunday for Summer House.
He did?
For Beach House.
Did he really?
Everyone
I asked
is,
him where
yeah.
he went. He went to Stussy, Abercrombie, and
What?
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it right.
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie.
You did a
And then he
lot of
he
weird
did one
stuff.
more, but he got some new Nike SBs.
Jackie, we
So
have
watch
to go
out for
shopping.
Tommy.
Yeah, I was gonna say for something. God damn. Okay, watch out for Tommy. I know. I think he's gonna. Yeah.
Well, back to what you were saying about movies kind of shaping culture,
But they're shaped by it too. Like
They're
it's
shaped by
like
it, yeah.
it's a perfect circle kind of deal.
Yeah.
I saw a quick thread about the new Fantastic Four and Superman and a couple other superhero movies that are coming out, and they're really colorful. The color grade on it is very vibrant and bright.
Okay.
And someone was like, we can have a discussion about this, but you guys don't want to hear this. And basically the thread that I read, it's like movies throughout time, they'll be more colorful when the world needs more color. So they'll kind of hide the fact that like shit's not going well right now. So we're going to make this new Superman, which everyone's going to go see, very vibrant and cheesy and funny. And during the time, like this is a bad example, but like Christopher Nolan's Batman time,
Yeah.
everything was dark and really like maybe we were in a better time. Do you believe in that like Hollywood's like, we have to make a fucking vibrant movie right now?
I believe in it in the sense that like I believe that's how culture acts.
Yeah.
Where like I would personally say for the last 10 years we've been in a particularly hostile, violent time.
Yeah.
And violent, I don't mean that word as in like guns, but just like people have been aggressive and hostile.
Yeah.
And I think you swing back, to like because eventually when you get to see it, which is why I think everyone should see Eddington, you're like, Jesus, is that how it's going right now? And you make a personal change or personal choice to be a little better. And everyone's a human. Everyone makes a similar choice.
Yeah.
So like you go, we're aggressive and we're rude. Then after a few years, you go, are we being this fucking mean to everybody? And then you swing back and you go a little nice, and then you swing back. And yes, I think when people are nice, they want brighter.
Yeah.
But I think that's all reaction to stuff that's already happened. Like I think that's just like we've been. Batman's been sad and Superman's been sad and the world's been angry, and I think Hollywood probably. I don't think they're like dictating it, but I think they probably have a good grasp on like, hey, everything's a little tough out there.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if like that's the same thing with like I feel like pop is having kind of a resurgence. I wonder if it's because it's like, oh, let's be happy, like.
Like the point of again, if you're asking me, like I would say for a decade, it has been cool to be mean.
Yeah.
I think eventually it can't keep going like that. So yeah, it swings back.
It was cool to be sad too, especially in music.
Yeah,
for
oh,
like
yeah.
a decade there. It was like every rapper was rapping about like overdosing and like stuff like that,
Right.
like
Yeah.
sad stuff. And then I think now it's all the pop girls that are like, just like you said, like we have very vibrant music right now.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of also like moods have a trend. Like it used to be like cool to be like, you know, sad, depressed,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Tumblr, and now it's just kind of like, and then it's like mental health, and now everyone's saying like that's why the kids don't drink anymore because everyone's like matcha at like 9 a.m. walk, like hot girl
Right.
walks, like all this.
It's cooler to be healthy than it is to be like a booze bag right now.
Yeah, exactly. Which somebody was just like, some, you know, guy was just like getting on. He was millennial, and he was just like, thank fucking God. Like it was cool in my era to go out drinking until 6 a.m. and not like get a matcha every day at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
or whatever.
But like, I think this is kind of what we were talking about earlier, like your 20s and your 30s. Like, once you hit your 30s, you start realizing, like, oh, it just happens again.
Yeah.
Like, when you're in your 20s, you think everything's happening for the first time ever. And you're like, I am on the precipice of, like, world change, and like, nothing like this has ever occurred before. And then you get into your 30s, you're like, oh, I already remember this.
Yeah.
We already
Yeah.
did this. We're just doing it again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then you're like, and we'll probably just do it again in 10 years? Oh, all right. And then you kind of just, like, you start to see patterns. But that is how culture works. It's like, we're mean, and then you see it, and you're like,
Yeah.
you gotta reel that in a little bit. That doesn't look good.
I the one thing I'm like so curious just how it turns out and plays out is like, seriously, everyone's an influencer now. Like, again, people from my high school, from my, like, everyone's getting on TikTok and being like, this is what I do today, like, blah blah blah. Like,
But even that makes sense, right? Like,
no, it makes sense.
what
Like,
your
I just,
generation's seen, like, the only happy people they've seen are influencers.
Yeah, and the only people who
so,
make
like,
money.
no shit, that's your life goal. Like, this is the only person I see who has a good time fucking ever.
Yeah. Well, it's even like I just saw like, what is it? Like, it was like Anna de Armas made $1 million from, I forget what movie, some movie. Like Mr. Beast makes that like 3 times that in one video.
Right.
You know, it's just like the richest people aren't like even the movie stars these days, like the Hollywood elite. It's not even them. It's like these like random influencers.
But, and that still has, like, the, I guess, appeal of, like, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Because it's the new thing where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, anyone can do this. Whereas now it'll because so many people have gotten famous off it, there will become gatekeeping and there will become restrictions, and it'll be prohibitively expensive. Just like what's happening to like youth sports. Like there will be youth influencer classes that people can sign up for. That's an AAU type level for like $20,000 a year and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then people will be like, well, this is fucking dumb, and we'll find something new. And then you just keep doing that until you die, and that's about it.
Yeah. My least favorite comment is, we should make podcast equipment more
it's the worst
expensive.
comment.
Like, shut the fuck up.
It's the worst comment
Shut
ever.
up. I hate it.
It is funny though.
Yeah.
It's like the Chris Rock joke where they should make bullets more expensive.
Yeah.
Like you want to get we can sell guns. Bullets are $1,000 each. You better want to fucking shoot somebody. Sony Pictures Classics proudly presents Oh Hi. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it, but that's how I'm saying it. The new comedy directed by Sophie Brooks and starring Molly Gordon as Iris and Logan Lerman as Isaac. Isaac is probably how you pronounce that. About their first romantic weekend getaway as a couple, and it goes awry. Convinced she's met the perfect guy, Iris goes to increasingly ridiculous and irrational lengths to prove to Isaac that they're meant to be together, including chaining him to the bed. This is a dark comedy that takes on highs and lows of modern dating and the ways it makes us a little bit crazy. Oh Hi has played to laughs and sellout crowds at Sundance and Tribeca film festivals. Hollywood Reporter raves that Oh Hi contains one of the best comedy sex scenes to grace the big screen in some time. And Fandom Wire calls Oh Hi an absolute riot. It keeps the laughs running throughout. See Oh Hi, starring Molly Gordon and Logan Lerman, only in theaters starting on July 25th. That is this weekend. Tickets are now on sale at ohimovie.com. That's OHHI movie.com for more info. Happy Gilmore returns July 25th. That is this Friday, I believe. After 29 years, Adam Sandler brings his iconic, and that is the apt use of iconic, and beloved character back to the green, featuring Julie Bowen, Christopher McDonald, Benito Antonio, Ocasio Martinez. It does not feature John Feitelberg. I did not get the role. Also features pro golfers Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau, Justin Thomas, and Will Zalatoris, who did look an awful lot like that first caddy. Get to your happy place on July 25th with Happy Gilmore 2, only on Netflix. Go watch it now. I'm so excited to watch this.
What'd you do this weekend?
I went to Montauk, and I think I've said this on this show before a couple times, but Montauk, growing up, went out there every single weekend. Like, it was a fisherman's town, beach town, and this is not a hot take whatsoever. This has been talked about, but what has happened to that place?
It's trendy now.
It's just all influencers. I mean, every influencer was out this weekend. It is like, it went from like just dive bars and like $5 beers to like, I mean, $25 tequila sodas, and
Really?
And just everything got renovated in the last 3 years. It's probably $1,000 to like stay in a motel.
Dude,
for like 2
I went
nights.
to my brother-in-law's bachelor party out there.
Yeah.
And we stayed at like the Blue Motel or something along those lines.
Mhm.
It's like $1,500 a night to
it's
stay in a
insane.
motel.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I forget the exact price, but it was a jarring price
Yeah.
for a motel room for the night.
It's nuts. I talked to a guy that I was at his house, and he bought the shack that the maid stayed in at a motel 10 years ago. He bought it for very little money. It is now worth $10 million.
No
It's
way.
a shack.
Oh my god, when I feel I gotta like.
It's
invest.
crazy. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That I mean, like, yeah, being there, even in terms of like, this is kind of where I thought about. There's too many like influencers. Like, walking in the West Village, everyone's like somebody now. Like, it's seriously like influencer, and like. I was walking around yesterday, like being really hungover, like being this like little gremlin, and I was just like wanting to like see other little gremlins out, and everyone was whatever. But like the West Village is in like ultimately like Montauk.
Well, that's what
it
is. It's just all the city people that did that to West Village are now out there.
It would-
It's
Dude.
gonna get oversaturated, hopefully.
Funny you say that. I was on my like porch last night, and I was like, God damn, it is. Not even last night, like yesterday afternoon. I was like, it is so fucking quiet here.
Yeah.
Like I literally felt like I was in the woods. Like I couldn't even hear cars passing. It was just sitting out there. Like, this is tremendously peaceful right now because everyone's out where it's supposed to be peaceful.
I took a 3.5 hour train ride out there, and I was like this, tucked in for 3.5 hours. I mean, it was just filled with influencers, people going out and vacationing. Like, I remember taking a train out there when I first was an intern here, and like ghost town. It, like, within the last 4 years, it just changed so much. It's crazy.
Really?
I remember my, I guess, only other time out in Montauk, and it was probably like 5-6 years ago, and I liked it, but it still was. I was like, 4 hours to get out here. This is insane.
It's nuts.
Like, I'd rather go to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
This is
And it's
fucking
cheaper in the
nuts.
Bahamas too. Yeah. No, it's crazy.
I want you guys to be prepared for me to live in. I always say this, but I want to try and live in like for 1 month, like European somewhere.
Oh, I've said it on this show before. I'm definitely gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna live in Europe for a couple months.
Should we like all coordinate like our Europe?
Yeah, we
month?
should probably do it around the same time.
Yeah, right. Do you want to? Do you want to do it like next year?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
All right,
I think I'm gonna do like Nice. For some reason, every time I go to Nice, I like seriously love it, and I'm always just like, I want to live here.
Is that in Italy? France?
No, it's in France. It's kind of like a random like place to be like, I want to live, but I want to do it. Mark my words.
Okay.
So start figuring out everybody.
Where
we
we
wanna
start
go.
listing it.
Yeah.
On the same page as Montauk, I went to SoHo House for the first time this
Oh
weekend.
yeah.
If I ever go back there, you'll have to be dragging my cold dead body.
Really?
That was the worst place I've ever been in my life.
my parents got me like they like offered to pay for a membership for like my birthday or whatever, and but I just like never applied, and then I was like, because then I felt like it started to get kind of chuggy, like whatever, right?
What's chuggy?
Just like
Corny.
corny.
Yeah, it was
basically.
just like, so we went. It was when when the Nicest, when we weren't on Rapper Time.
Yeah.
We went to one of the people in the group belonged to SoHo House. And
It's a
so-
crazy like before rap battle. So
Yeah, yeah. We went the classic pipeline of SoHo House to a rap battle where they're being nice to each other. But it was that was crazy.
why?
It wasn't even that bad. It was like, first of all, I just did not feel good. I was like sick up there. I don't know why. We were on the roof, and I think it was the
You
one-
don't do well with getting on roofs.
I think it was my sunglasses were polarized, and then the glass barrier is like maybe also polarized, and the way I was looking was just I don't know. I ended up having to switch seats with Tommy. I was like, I can't. Like, I'm dizzy. I'm nauseous. Like, we gotta switch seats. So I wasn't in the best headspace as is, but like just looking around, I was like, this. It was just like, I don't know. Everyone I looked at, I was like,
Mike.
oh, sorry. everyone I looked at, I was just like, I don't think we'd be friends. Like the people hanging out by the pool, like I don't know, everyone. I was just like, and it didn't help that like at our table we were having like an influencer heavy discussion. Like they're all talking about how to get like Instagram followers or whatever, and I was like, I might jump off this phone.
Yeah. Well, something that I like, make myself feel better thinking about is like, I feel like I have so much fun in life right now, and I have a job where I laugh so much throughout the day. Thank God I didn't grow up being like a supermodel or like some crazy wealthy, because if I was a supermodel, just believe I would not fucking be here. I'd be out like modeling for whatever, or like being some uber wealthy elite. Like whenever I look at those people, I'm just like, like they're probably, I'm sure that they're happy. That sounds like a mind numbing conversation to me.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't, and like sometimes if I am hanging out in that crowd, I'm like, oh, I seriously want to kill. Like, I would kill myself if I was in this. If there's nothing more mind-numbing than this conversation. I'm sure they think the same about like us and this. And they'd probably be like, never. But I'm very happy. Thank God it wasn't a supermodel.
Thank God I was raised ugly and poor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
otherwise, I'd never get the chance to beg for free clothes on a podcast.
You guys don't realize what you're missing out on. It's so good over here. Please give me free clothes. Anyways, or sometimes I think about that. Like, also, if I was a supermodel and had like, they have like proportions where it's just like everything looks good on them, I'd be broke because then every time I try on clothes, like it would look good on me. So thank God. Anyways.
All right, we done. Una, you got a little list?
Yeah, I have some stuff.
What do you got?
Let's see. Well, Jackie, I know you probably don't want me to bring this up again, but you saying Nadu is your hear me out, and then him just having a field day with that. I think he might be coming to the beach house.
I kind of feel like I fucked up on that.
I think he's coming to the beach house, and he was like, I'm bringing a box of condoms. I was like, I'm going to be in our room the whole time. Under the covers, hiding.
I feel like I fucked up on that. I was a what is it, victim of the moment. I don't know. But I'm not gonna hook up with Nadu. sorry.
Jackie's gonna show up. She's gonna learn Spanish. She's got Duolingo on the app.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, papi.
I also know that I like, what's it called? Like I if he were to come and be like, oh, I'm going after Annika, then I'd be like, well, what about me? So
So you're off Nadu. But let's lay the game.
But
if he's in the mid, here's how you're gonna want to attack this.
Or if he's off me, then I'm going back. I'm going full throttle. I'm gonna have like a Latina accent. So I'll be like from Miami.
What are you doing, stupid? Jackie's.
Hi, Poppy. Yeah.
You with Annika, stupid? Just these big hoop rings. You got the hoop rings in. Shows up. He's got a necklace. Says Jackie in gold cursive.
She gets an arm tat overnight.
Jeffrey, where you think you're going?
One thing I wrote down that I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but I'm on this algorithm right now where like all these like ultra woke people are talking about how Anne Frank was probably gay and saying like there's this play, like some acting group made a play about like Anne Frank if she was able to come out of the closet, but like the attic, and they're like using metaphors like if she came out of the attic but the closet, and they're convinced she's gay, and everyone's like, oh, imagine if Anne Frank got to experience like having sex with women, and like someone's making a whole play about it, and I think that's so weird.
That's probably what Anne Frank regrets most when she's back in her life.
I feel like it's
She's like, really? Yeah, I mean, sure, we had a bunch of issues, but honestly, the LGBTQ situation was not great.
That's literally what people are saying. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like,
it's literally like that's not that different from when Justin Bieber was like, yeah, I feel like she would have been a believer. It's kind of like, okay, that's just not the point of Anne Frank.
It is like the internet is just like crazy situations. It's just like they have no. I'm sure they have very little standing to back that up. And you're like, yeah, Anne Frank was gay, and then 1,000 people will agree with that, and then 1,000 people will get mad that 1,000 people agree, and then it just spirals out of there. And you're like, dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like she probably never even got to try like chocolate. Like let's go back to the basics of what Anne Frank couldn't do.
Well, I mean, we've read the woman's diary, right? She doesn't talk about being gay in it.
I don't think so, but people.
And by
I
we,
think,
I mean my class.
Yeah, I was gonna say I read that.
No one else brought. I don't know. I didn't read it, but no one brought it up. No one was like, these lesbian love letters are pretty wild.
It's also like, why are you making a play about like how old was she when she died?
right?
She was like 14-year-old wanting to fuck anyone, let alone like do,
Yeah,
like,
she
whatever.
seriously probably.
It is just like someone wakes up one day and they're like, you know what the problem was today? I don't know if people are talking about how Anne Frank might have been gay.
Speaking of like viral stuff, like the Coldplay thing.
Oh yeah.
That was
I thought that
so
one
viral.
was an internet thing. I thought that was a Twitter thing, if
Yeah.
anything. And then I checked the post the next day. It's on the front page. It
Really?
made it past the internet. Like, it is. Every parent's talking about it. It's
Yeah.
on the cover of newspapers. And then, I mean, he stepped down,
resigned.
right? Yeah, he was
Yeah.
crazy.
I feel
Wait,
like I really need to know, like, my sister brought up a good point, like, what the fuck happens after that? Do you leave the concert? Do you go home? Do you tell your wife? do you kind of be like, shit, like, hopefully nobody saw that?
I think I would be like, whew. Like I would think that's not going to make it on the internet.
No way,
Like,
yeah.
thank God the wife's home today.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hope the wife wasn't at a Coldplay concert
Yeah.
with her lover tonight, because that's the only way anyone could possibly see this.
Yeah.
And then
And then your brain like kind of goes to the worst. And you're okay. Brain, don't go there. Don't make the worst.
This is the way the Philly Fanatics is going to be doing this on Sunday.
What's really the worst that can come out of this? Like,
Andy, calm down. KFC's not going to mention this. I meant the actual KFC. Yes, I guess KFC Radio as well.
yeah, I don't know how you. I mean, it's just like the video, the way that he like crouched like 3 times
Yeah.
before, like he was just
I
like
love
he couldn't
the
have
friend
played
smiling too. Whatever,
Yeah.
however she was associated with that group, just knowing like it's over.
Yeah. But there is like I think I would be like, look, we're going to deal with tomorrow.
Yeah.
But why don't we go home and just fuck,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow seems like it's probably going to go pretty bad for all of us. But that's 12 hours away, baby.
I guess this is all alleged. We should probably be saying allegedly.
Well, I mean, he did resign.
He did resign. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. But I wonder if that's just,
so. I mean, I think that one's pretty locked in.
Yeah.
yeah. That's I was in like a bodega the other day and I thought I sauld somebody who I didn't want to see come in, and I did like him where I like started like trying to like crouch behind like random things, and I was like, thank God it wasn't that person, but like if I had, like it would have been like exactly that
You're trying to
situation.
crouch behind random things.
Well, I like was in line, so then I tried to like, it was literally like I was just like I like stood behind like 2 different people, and then I was just like I just did the same thing. Like I would have had the same reaction if like because I watched that and I was like, okay, you got to be chill about that. Like if that were me, I would have been like, you just keep smiling and whatever, smile and wave. That wouldn't be me. I would totally be like a panicker. But yeah, really crazy.
It was probably one of the more viral things I've seen.
That's probably since Hawk 2, probably the most viral
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And I love the like cams now at other sports games
So
where like people
funny.
recreate it.
Dude, that sucks.
Do you think it would have even gone viral if their reaction hadn't been like absurd?
No.
No,
Because
God,
they should have just stood there and like told his wife, that guy looks a lot like me. Like, that's
Yeah, I look. I'm sure he's got a lot of times where he's like, I could have done this, I could have done that. But in the moment, you're like, get me the fuck off this camera.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Your original reaction is always gonna be like, shit.
yeah.
It is funny to think that they definitely know the CEO of Astronomer. Like, they're going to know that I'm in an affair right now. Like, they have no idea who that guy is.
No clue. I think that was one of the things that I think like the internet got wrong, where it's like, no, see, just because you're a CEO does not mean people know you.
Yeah.
Like, you're the Astronomer CEO is as fucking anonymous as you could possibly be.
Yeah,
No
but
one knows who that is.
Jackie is 10x more famous than that. Before last night, you would 10 times more recognizable than that guy.
100 like 10 times is low.
No,
You got
yeah,
a fan
100,
account,
100.
dude.
Yeah, you got a
I
fan
got
account.
a fucking fan account. I'm getting sent free stuff. But I could see how in their heads they're at a concert in their wherever they live with like 50,000 people. Like there's gotta be, they're probably like, oh, somebody that we know is in this crowd. Like even like a friend of a friend or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
they're probably
yeah,
more
yeah.
like, oh fuck, like James I know also went to this concert, and not James, yeah, whatever. But like, and I don't know, like I could see that reaction. Just my first thought being like, oh god, like what if somebody I know is you?
I think you gotta start tongue kissing.
Yeah, you
Then
gotta
you're
double
blocking.
down on
Then
that
you're
shit.
blocking faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just start making out.
Yeah.
Also, when they're panning to people, couples specifically in the crowd, you'd think maybe for 5 minutes we cut this off.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Like, there's no way they were the first person.
I don't need to cheat that bad right now.
Well, also it's like once that happens, once you see that you're on the screen, your marriage is already off the table. That's already off the table. So now you're just trying to not become the most viral meme too. You know, and that's where you choose to not crouch down like behind different things. And that's where you make the decision. But already, like, if the camera's on you, most likely that's 1,000% getting back to your family and your wife. So the worst case scenario is not ruining your marriage. It's what happened.
Yeah.
You know? I got a kick out of it, though.
It was funny.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly funny.
Emma Watson got her license suspended for 6 months for driving 8 miles over the speed limit. So that's what they do in England.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was going,
but
like-
it's like her third. It was like her third ticket in like 6 months or something like that.
Yeah, but like 8 miles over, you get pulled over for that there. That's
If
horrible.
you I don't know if I've ever gotten a speeding ticket. I think I got one when I was in college. Once you get a speeding ticket, you're like, let's chill out for the next few months.
Yeah.
Me and my buddies were talking this weekend about one of our favorite DUIs, which was this girl who we were hanging out with at the time. Got a DUI. I believe this is so. I'm telling the story secondhand. I wasn't there, but got a DUI with a bottle of vodka in the cup holder. like a full like Smirnoff bottle just in the cup holder.
Yeah.
She was just swigging it in the car.
Oh my god.
I respect that. It's like
She like got a DUI, obviously. Got out of jail the next morning. Got an Uber, picked her up at jail, brought her to the party bus, and then she went just right from jail to the party bus and partied the rest of the weekend.
No way.
And we were like, this chick's a legend.
Where is she now?
I got the answer this weekend, I'll tell you.
Not good.
jail?
Not jail. No. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But all right, that's it. That's the show.
Bang.
Yeah.
Good show. See you Thursday.
All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Click that button.
Or I'll cut off my finger.